Up at the top. We up. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. We back again on a Sunday morning. What's up? Super Bowl Sunday. What's up? Back again, y'all. Back again. What's up? Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go, man. What's up, y'all? What's up? Good morning, everyone. Good to see y'all all. I'm gonna let y'all chop it up. I'll holler at y'all throughout the show. Y'all know how we do around this time. We up again, though, man. It's a good day. It's a good day. We up. Let's just get into it, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. We don't have. It's no dark clouds today, y'all. So let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, 50 Cent got a new DoorDash commercial. The new DoorDash commercial, it will be played for the Super Bowl, and he's taking shots. So the thing is this, I get to show certain things I've been talking about. Transitioning after rap, transitioning as an artist getting older. The things I have been speaking about, I can finally show you now, like with 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg, how life has moved on from rap, life after Diddy, Jay-Z, and 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg has moved on as far as many different avenues of making money, many different things accepted within all households, and they do not have to rap. At this point, when like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg rap, that's just pocket money for them. And I'm saying that because in the end, I just wanted people to get when I was saying all these things where like certain people are still okay and certain people just are not. Just giving people the clues. So today we also going to look at how Mariah Carey has been being roasted as well. She's been being roasted for a little minute because y'all know Mariah Carey is also with the team. She just retired early. But y'all know exactly who Mariah Carey was down with. You know who was making her hits. But something I noticed that I never noticed. See, when Mariah started doing all that hip-hop stuff, a lot of people, they were already done with her a long time ago. I just didn't know that. The people who liked Mariah for her singing, when she started doing that rap stuff, it wasn't the same for them. But since the whole thing has fell apart, now y'all get to see what I was telling you, how when you see it, when you're looking at this shit now, you will see clear as day. Mariah, Mary J, Beyonce, they marketed all three of them the same way. They all got the same exact style, the same exact presentation, the same exact thing they do. None of all they can't dance. See, their whole concept been based on their looks and holding that microphone. And now it's all being exposed, y'all. Because people are now, they sick of Mariah Carey with the lip syncing. The same, meaning the stuff Mariah used to get over with, they're not buying it no more. The same thing I was showing y'all with Mary. The stuff they used to do, they not, people not accepting that no more. And then some of the same things I said, which a lot of y'all already know, a lot of the old rock and roll people still perform the same. And people know this. It does, like as a rock and roll, you got people in rock and roll, don't matter how old they are, they still giving something of what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? Even if they are 60, it doesn't matter. There's no excuse. Because really what I see is a lot of them, they just didn't keep up with their music. They didn't keep up with their arts. They just didn't. And the rock and roll people, they stayed with their stuff. You know, because remember, rock and roll is not based on fame. So a lot of them never stopped performing and being who they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of these characters, we know they were retired, they were gone, they were doing other stuff. Then it's like now they got to get back into music. But they're not prepared. They're not ready. They time passed. They didn't stay in tune. This is what I was telling y'all, where you'll see a lot of them, they lose their craft, y'all. They lose their art, their skill, their talent. When you a singer, but after hanging around Diddy, Jermaine Dupri and them, you can't even sing no more. You got to lip sync. No, that's what be happening to them, y'all. It's a pattern. It's clear as day now. It's clear as day. Let's go. Super Bowl weekend. Cardi B was drunk, y'all. She was drunk. Drunk. Pissy drunk. Super Bowl weekend. Talking. And admitted she twisted. Embarrassing herself, y'all. Something going on with Cardi. Something going on with all of them. They just ain't right. Cardi B was so drunk while commentating the Super Bowl flag football game that she couldn't even contain herself. She embarrassed herself, y'all. The football flag game, she one of the celebrity announcers. She's drunk and slurring. See how they can't do nothing sober? Oh man, if y'all hear how Cardi B, what I'm trying to tell you is this. Y'all know her whole style of acting hood. For one, y'all, that shit played out. For two, it sounds super ignorant on national TV. And on top of that, number three, she pissy drunk, trying to keep it hood and ratchet. She was sounding horrible, y'all. Horrible. She sounded ignorant as hell, y'all. I swear to God, I'm not even trying. This shit is tripping me out. She's slurring, sounding super ignorant on TV, y'all. So I'm telling you what's happening to them. Then I'm showing you how, even if they get a chance, even if she do get a chance to make herself look good, do her, and just do her, like, just be regular. Drunk, I'm drunk, y'all laughing. Like, she think it's I'm just like, man, she going out bad. She going out real bad. Camnewton, all of them there. It's you know, it's a Super Bowl event. It's a football event. So to be honest with you, okay, Cardi B, this is your time to get new fans. I mean, just show your natural talents. Get people to like you, whatever. Just be regular. She didn't do that, man. She embarrassed herself. See it right here? Cardi B was so drunk while commentating the Super Bowl flag football game that she couldn't even contain herself. And she admitted that she was drinking all day. She admitted it, y'all. She admitted it while she was talking. Right here, while she was talking, she admitted, I was drinking all day. I'm like, man, just showing y'all the update. Ain't nothing else to talk about with them. But this is what people saying, man. Everyone deserves mental health care because it's starting to show now. It's telling y'all it's starting to show. So anyway, let's get into it. Now, with this thing, what I was talking about was, these are the things I was talking about. How each one of them have their own role to play. They are entertainers, y'all, and they got different roles to play. I'm saying that because I get to give you clarity when I was saying stuff like it was never meant for us to follow them in real life. They just entertainers. But if you follow them, each one got a role that's going to lead you somewhere. Now, 50 Cent role is the guy that beefs. You know that, but you didn't know that was his role. That's his role. 50 Cent, whenever you see 50 Cent, it's some beef going down. That's his role. But I wanted to show you, just like I told you, that beef shit was taught by 50. When 50 blew up off beefing became a fad. And everybody started this beefing. And I'm the one that told you. I said that beefing stuff is played out. It was a gimmick. Back 2003, 4 was a gimmick back then. When they understood beef make money. It was a gimmick. Then everybody else for the rest of your life, you kept thinking beef. Beef make me famous. Beef get me money. Beef. Beefing on social media. Beefing with your friend. Beef. Yeah, you getting attention, but I kept telling you, you can get attention or shine off beef, but you're not really winning off your natural talent. But what I'm trying to show you now is this. Being that his role is beef, this is why DoorDash reached out to 50. See, because his beef is marketable. So this is what I get to show you when I said, whenever 50 be beefing and playing around online, it's because he get paid for it. When he online, he be playing around, fulfilling his character of the guy always beefing. And y'all gonna say 50's a hater. 50 always beefing. No, that's his gimmick. Every time he beefs, another deal on the table. Or if he got a deal on the table to promote it, start some beef. Because they love me. They know me for my beef. Simple. So I want you to see how his image gets him to check. Just like I show you with Snoop Dogg. These are the things I'm showing you, the transition after as a rapper. Meaning, okay, I beefed my whole career. I'm 50 now. I ain't got a beef. I'm going to get paid for the beef I did already. Meaning, I can get more money off a DoorDash check for the Super Bowl than me beefing with a stupid ass rapper or trying to be on a podcast. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. When 50 can get a whole check bigger than Jada and Fat Joe in one commercial, why they YouTubing all year? I'll tell you, life after rap, y'all, it's just like a business. You don't work harder as you become a supervisor. As you get older, you're supposed to work less. No, these are all the things I was showing you when they working more. When they on these podcasts, they're working. Now I'm getting to show you. Bingo. You just get a check. I used to beef. But my point is, they call him because they got the gimmick for the DoorDash situation on the Super Bowl. Let's look at it. I'm showing you how life after rap, people were supposed to transition to get paid in many different ways. The whole world is cashing out off hip-hop. I've always been about keeping it real. So when DoorDash approached me about a social campaign around beef, it felt authentic from the start. Key word, they approached him. That's how it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, DoorDash is also rivals with Uber Eats. It's a rivals beef. So this how they have fun and throw their shots. But I wanted y'all to see that this the new way rappers supposed to be getting their money, just like this. Nothing else. Simple. Off their image. Just like Snoop Dogg getting a big check. We spoke about it over the weekend. When you Snoop Dogg and your career's over, you don't got to do too much and everybody love you. And he's able to get more money off doing the Olympics than any rapper this year. You see what I'm saying? The smart rappers have transitioned over. So that's what I'm showing y'all. All right, let's go. And that's why you're going to see Snoop Dogg ain't trying to be no podcaster. Let's go. All right, so let's get at it. In the commercial, 50 throwing shots. All right, he throwing shots. And as you can see, 50 Cent goes into his bag. So he threw shots at Puff. He threw shots at Ja Rule. And he threw shots at Floyd Mayweather in the commercial. Showing you, he's still beefing. He's still taking his shots, but look how he doing. He doing it not through rap. Let's go. Now, also, let's rewind it. Remember when I said anybody that does not go against Diddy is not going to have a career. Okay, y'all know 50 Cent been the main one going at Diddy. Who's the main one you see prospering after Diddy goes to jail? Who is the only rapper prospering? I told all of them that was the formula. If you don't go against them guys, you're going down with the ship. Even if you were joking, lying, whatever, every artist was supposed to get away from them for image reasons, branding reasons. They didn't understand that part. They thought it was still about keeping it real with your hip-hop friends. 50 could be playing, he could be playing around with all of them, but he said one thing, I'm not going down with that ship and I ain't going to be starving. So he can still see Jay-Z and say, my bad, it's whatever. See, because I'm not with y'all. I ain't going to be broke because of y'all. Be quiet. No, that's what I was trying to get y'all the whole formula. Now you're going to see after this Diddy trial, some people are getting dragged in the dirt, exposed, and some people are moving on with their career. Snoop Dogg, 50, Nelly, Rick Ross. It's a few people moving on with their life. See, but everybody else, they have to defend a certain stratosphere. So let's go. The ad shows 50 taking both cheese puffs and combs out of the bag. So he took out some cheese puffs and he took out some combs. And you know that was a shot at? I told you, man. He knows. All Diddy real friends call him Puff. So he brought out them cheese puffs. Cornball, man. Let's go. Cheese puffs in a cone. Throwing shots in the commercial. What else he say? It's always about timing, and I'm always on time. He says a reference to Ja Rule's 2001 hit, Always on Time, featuring Ashanti. Y'all know the song. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. So 50 said, I'm always on time. Throwing shots at Ja Rule. This is how it's playing out, man. It's all good, y'all. I tell you, it's a new day. This is called Life After Diddy, y'all. That's all it's called. If people can't accept it, they don't want to accept it. It's a lot of people hurt. You starting to feel it. You starting to see it. No, it's Super Bowl weekend. You don't got to celebrate the Super Bowl. Just understand and represent a new day. You don't believe that? Well, you'll also see something about in New York City, the new Pope has took the throne. It's a new day, y'all, whether you like it or not. It's going to be a ball drop this July in New York City. You never heard of that, did you? It's a new day. All right, just get over it, y'all. If you understand the new time we in, you'll start to indulge in enjoyment. But if you still trying to hold on to that which was already was, You're going to forever remain dark and boring and sad. Yes, you are. All right, let's go. I say all of that because 50 is showing y'all life after rap, life after hip-hop, growing up, having fun, joking, and getting paid for it. That's it. Meanwhile, when I always said only certain rappers have to play online because this is their life. If these rappers at this point do not go live, if they don't tweet, if they don't post, they will be forgotten. They will disappear. They don't exist. So it's only online. This is why I show you. When 50 come online, he be playing around. I get to show you. But behind your back, 50 getting checks. Snoop Dogg, he play around online. Behind your back, he get a lot of checks. Olympics, Voice, he don't care what nobody think about him. Meaning, they don't care about no damn hip-hop culture for real because they know what's up. And they just understand, man, it's all over. We away from it. Time is a new day. They all get it clear. All right? Everybody gets it clear. So it's just one dark era that didn't want to accept. That's why I say the fall of the evil empire. It's the evil empire didn't want to accept it. Will Smith, people like that. So I'm saying, let's go. So anyway, you see it. He also, 50 Cent also takes a book out the bag, an ABC book, a play on his jokes about how Floyd Mayweather being unable to read and write. A clock also comes out of the bag. So he also threw shots at Floyd Mayweather about how he can't read and write. That's some foul stuff, 50, man. That's some foul stuff to do that man like that, man. It's messed up. It's messed up, man. Man, you know Floyd was boxing since he was 10 years old, man. You know they kept, they kept Floyd out of school, man. You know how that shit go when you boxing, man. Just like Mike Tyson. They don't go to school. Just like LeBron. Them fools be dropping out early, but the tell they just passing through school. A lot of them can't read. You'd be surprised. I think LeBron James can't read neither. But I on some real shit, I can believe Floyd might can't read, but if he can't read, I understand why. Because like I said, a lot of them child stars and that boxing shit, they take them out of school, make them train all day. And that's how it work, y'all. If they don't never go back to school, they don't take up no courses, no classes, they fuck around and be old and can't read or write or do math. It be like that. But you got to look at it. Floyd Mayweather's father was a boxer. His family was boxers. They could have made his ass box as a youngster and made him drop out of school. His father had money. They didn't make sure he got educated. They made sure Floyd was educated in boxing, but his parents probably made sure he was educated in books. And it could be true that he really can't read like that. So I'm saying? And it ain't Floyd. So that's why I say stop fronting, y'all. A lot of y'all know y'all can't read like that. Meaning you can read, but if I give you a book right now and tell you to stand up, you're going to say, the very little bird was flying. You're going to talk just like that. Y'all know that shit. You know, a lot of people can read, but they can't read out loud. That's why a lot of people was cutting class. That day was their time to read. They cut class. That's where it started at. We know this, y'all. So we're going to keep playing around. We know damn well a lot of people can't. There's a lot of people can't read. So we read. We're not going to talk about read and write. You know it's some people handwriting horrific. You know it's some people when they write, they can't spell properly. You know it's people when they write, they don't put commas and shit in the right. We know this, y'all, but I'm telling you now, but what I'm saying is this. See, before it was cool to be a dropout. Remember, it was about, man, F school. But now when people grown, that shit is showing now. No, a lot of people cannot read. Meaning, they can read and write, but this when we get into that level shit. Some people only read and write on a 5th grade level. Some people read and write on the 8th grade level. Some people read and write on the 9th grade. It's the truth, y'all. And then some of y'all are fucking, you got perfect. My handwriting is not the best. So I know it's a lot of y'all, you got perfect handwriting. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We also are on different levels of learning. Everybody's not smart. And the people that dropped out the earliest never went back. No, some of them actually can't read and write like that. They just can't. But they be fronting. So I was just telling a lot of grown-ups with big mouths, the reality is a lot of them can't even read. They say the people that can't read and write love the internet the most. That's what they say, man. I don't know if it's true. Let's go. That's it. They say, because it go back to school. The people that can't read and write like pictures. You got to teach them with pictures. So that's what they say. The people that can't read and write like pictures. You got to get them picture books. Let's go. He also retrieves an ABC book on a play on his jokes about Floyd Mayweather being unable to read and write. Wow. Yeah. See, when we was saying F school, we didn't know it was for like you really gonna need reading, writing, and comprehension. Remember, then you gotta comprehend what you just read. So yeah, you might be able to read, but if I say, what was that you just read? Some people can't. Some people don't got reading and comprehension. See what I'm saying? All these little things we didn't understand. Reading, that's one thing. Writing, that's one thing. Comprehending, that's another thing. Then expressing it is another thing. Being able to speak of what you just read. That's why that was the purpose of essays and all these other stuff. I'm saying all this now, y'all, because when we young, you always looking at school like, nah, but in the end, it will catch up with you. When you sit in the office, you at the car dealership, and they give you that paperwork, and you sitting there perpetrating a fraud. That man push you that paperwork, you just start signing shit. You know damn well you can't read that shit, and you know damn well you ain't even trying. They know that. They been through this shit, y'all. That's how it works. Bro, they just gave you some bogus interest rates. They put you in a contract 3 extra years and you ain't even read it. So that's how it works. So you committed. You can read, but you ain't comprehend this shit. You just, come on, y'all, this shit plays out. Yeah. Yeah, bro, you was on the streets getting money, but that's why you kept getting robbed, because you know you couldn't read. Let's go. They've got everything you need, and just like with beef, the receipts speak for themselves. So they telling you, they reached out to 50, because he's marketable for beef. So in a bag, cheese puffs in a cone for Diddy. He making comments about I'm always on time. Shots at Gyro and Ashanti, and pulling out an ABC book for Floyd Mayweather. But something else I told y'all. Check it out. The Super Bowl. The big game has become a multi-screen moment. And today, the comment section is where the conversation and the beef really happens. Rewind it again. So family, when I always try to let y'all know, we always going to be ahead over here. I'm always going to be ahead. I say that for a reason. If it wasn't so many fake content creators and bogus people, I wouldn't have to keep explaining the organicness and authenticity. But all of y'all have been a part of it. When I told y'all, family, the comment sections is now what's popping. And I said, we get more entertainment out the comment section now. And I said, whenever they post, all people could do is run to the comment section for a public lynching. And I told y'all all, man, the comment section was popping now. Bingo, right in your face. Let me read it again for you. The big game has become a multi-screen moment. And today, the comment section is where the conversation and beef really happens at. So when you see the formula for no fame, just know I stay janky on purpose, but I'm always ahead on purpose. So you know the one, you get it now? Now you see why I've been trying to put y'all on, like saying shit like it ain't me. It's what the people saying. Because I was trying to show you the truth be in the comment section. And the companies and corporations know that. That's why I told you, when I learned how this shit really worked, that's what put me on point. We all have it being studied through the comment section, because that's where the truth lays. That's what the companies pick up on. They don't care what you posting. They want to see what the people think. And this is what I kept telling them, they all going to sink in the end, because this going to be the exposure. Yes, the companies know that. The comment section displays how the people really feel about you. And they could be deciphered from fake comments. See, they know you can lie about views, you can lie about numbers, but you cannot lie about what the people are saying about you. You can't do that. And even if you do post good shit, you can post all the good shit you want. They still going to take heed to the real comments. And then they research comments. So say somebody could post and I could say something like, man, I heard back in the day, they this, that, and the third. They read it and go look it up. That's how I've been trying to show y'all. Now I finally get to show you the things I've been talking about when I say it's not just me. I just don't tell you everything, because a lot of people be trying to tap in, and I be trying to tell all y'all that's tapped in, just stay tuned. All right? And I promise you one thing, you're never going to be late. All right? Let's go. Now, why am I saying that? Because they know 50 start controversy, and the controversy gets shit popping. So I'll just let you know, it's a system now. It's all a system. It's the system. Whenever they show their face, doesn't matter where, don't matter what, the comment section shall expose. This is why I say every day the people waiting for a public link. So this is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Boom. No matter what a lot of them do, it's always going to pan out to backfire on them in the end. Whatever they post, for them, it's going to be bad news because they're going to get ragged in those comment sections. This is why I kept showing you when I said everywhere outside of Instagram and YouTube, they don't control. Because on YouTube, you can do what? Turn the comments off. On Instagram, you can do what? Turn the comments off. So that's why I say, this is why I've been showing y'all my whole formula, you get clear. I was trying to show y'all the real public opinion that they don't control and they can't control. Then there's some stuff they don't know about. This is why I show y'all. Bingo. So now you seeing it for yourself. DoorDash knows this. DoorDash is the ones telling us this. They're the ones admit, they letting us know. The real people in the comment section. See that? So they know, shit, 50 starts controversy in every comment section. Now you see why I kept showing you the comments, the posts. I'm showing you rap ain't getting no likes, no comments. Rap ain't getting no traction. Bingo. So here we go right here. The big game has become a multi-screen moment. And today the comment section is where the conversation and the beef really happens at. See, when you're doing a Super Bowl commercial, 50 Cent could have got $1 million for that commercial alone, $500,000. It don't matter, 100,000. Something real quick. Real quick. He don't got it. That's what I told. Now you also want to show you this when I said, y'all. Now I finally get to show you all the things I said. When I say stuff like, once they became podcasters and YouTubers, they lowered their celebrity value. Shannonsharpe, if you're a YouTuber, why would DoorDash want to pay you all this money when you're already a YouTuber? You show your face every day. Your face is for free. You get it? Your face is seen with low-level brands. This is all the things I was trying to tell you where the smart celebrities understood to protect their brand value. They didn't devalue themselves. Because once you're going live and you're giving out free content and you're doing low-level shit, we don't got to pay you. You're not valuable to us no more. That's how it worked. I told you it was all a game. The smart ones knew I'm not doing no low-level shit. My face gonna still be on commercials, movies, TV, some kind of way. I'm getting big checks. Because once I lower my stock, I'm not getting no phone calls. Now let's rewind it. Because I finally get to show y'all. Now let's look at it. 50 never did Power. He just stuck to the hip-hop script. And in the end, he just beat this rapper named 50. And 50 says, I'm gonna start a podcast. Now 50 got a podcast. He doing this shit right here. Guess what? DoorDash would have never called him. That's why it's being written. It's telling you, DoorDash reached out to him. But if he would have became a podcaster, 50 the ex-rapper, it wouldn't have been the same effect. He's not 50 no more. See that? This is why I was trying to show you the smart rappers understood the art of protecting a brand. And whenever you're on the camera, you make sure you get the maximum dollar every time you in front of a camera. That is the real celebrity code, y'all. All right? And I understand it 1,000%. All right? You do not play on cameras as a celebrity with a name. When you on the camera, money. And it ain't got to do with just no celebrity. It's just about knowing your value. All right? Online is one thing. Radio is one thing. Television, video. Like I say, anytime you're on the camera, that's a whole different shit. See, let me explain to you the art of cameras. Let me show y'all. Get to show you. See, Cardi B is used to being ignorant, playing around on Instagram and TikTok. But when it came time for Cardi B to be in a professional setting, the NFL Super Bowl weekend, a big stage, her brain is trained rap, Instagram, the hood, Instagram, rap, the hood. When this right here was giving Cardi B a squeaky clean image to brand herself differently on national TV. But she's not comprehending. I'm at a Super Bowl event, which means all people in America watching. And what else they don't get is now people around the world watch the Super Bowl. They don't play in London for no reason. They don't play in Brazil. So that's what y'all don't get. Badbunny is big in Brazil. The NFL has an international audience now. This is what I was telling you when I said it's not about certain people. It's not about certain people, Cardi. So when she's acting hood, she's not comprehending. It's many people watching, and it's not the hood watching. So on the other side of that coin, this was Cardi's chance to rebrand herself. Just be regular. Just be regular, a nice lady, and you'll get some new people to like you, and you can do some new stuff. But she act straight hood. She was drunk, and she was proud of it, y'all. I'm drunk right now. I was drinking all day, slurring and fucking. She's pissy drunk at an NFL event on TV, acting exactly like she acts on Instagram and TikTok. This when I understood, no, they have mental issues. They actually started signing idiots on purpose and giving them all that money. Yeah. Yes, they did. Let's go. But Mariah Carey, she's not special no more. And I throw these hints at y'all. When they lose their pop fans, they are finished. Little did I know Mariah Carey, her pop fans, they were finished with her when she got pregnant with Nick Cannon, by Nick Cannon kids. You know what I'm saying? When Nick Cannon got her pregnant, a lot of people was done with her back then. And I'm saying that because we must understand Mariah Carey is still from the family. Cameron, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, Mary J. Blige. Don't she look just like Mary? So can y'all now see how they all were stuck in back in the days era? And can you now see how they all got to look alike? They all got to do the same shit. When you're looking at Mariah, are you not looking at Beyonce too? Are we not looking at Mary with the blonde wig? Are you finally noticing? This is what I want y'all to get. It's the men behind them that shaped and molded these women. And you will see the men behind them shaped and molded them to be the exact same thing. So now, ladies, I get to show all of y'all to y'all face. Here's the joke that been on y'all. They marketed Mariah, Mary, and Beyonce the same exact way. Meaning you just buying the same shit reheated. They understood their money was their looks and their body and just holding the mic. What else all three of them got in common? Dancing. Mary, Mariah, Beyonce. Now, Beyonce can dance. She do that wild whatever shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but they all the same characters. Can you see it now? Did you know, you gonna tell me, but Beyonce wasn't looking like Mariah recently? And they say, in the truth, they I'm just telling you, man, they say they can't sing no more. All three of them. They saying all of them are corny and boring and washed up now. But the question is, how? How did that happen? It don't got nothing to do with no age. I'm telling you, maybe it's because of the men they're affiliated with. No, now look at it now, y'all. Mariah went down until she started messing with Nick Cannon and them. See that? You got to look at what it is now. That's why J-Lo's in the trash. When I said nobody that's down with Diddy, or if they touch with careers, I just understood one thing. Anybody affiliated with that family was not going to prosper, was not going to have a career, was not going to be spared of jokes. I just knew for some reason all of them of that era was going to be buried. So that's why I started the series, The End of an Era. So I thought Mariah was spared, but she's not. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Mental health patient, what they calling her. Very weak and lackluster. She looks bored, nonchalant, and lifeless. Even her backup dancers have more energy than she does. Now, remember we looked at Mariah performed overseas. They said the same exact thing. Because, this is my point I want y'all to get. They think it's back in the days, y'all. And Mariah think it's back in the day. Let's go to back in the day. This is what I was trying to tell you. I finally can prove it. Jay-Z the same thing. Jay-Z the same thing. They from the era where they were so big, all they had to do was come on stage. And the people, all they had to do was just stand there. That's it. So I'm showing y'all, it's all exposed now. Being that they're not big and they can't just stand there with a mic, people not buying that shit. And they see through it now. They're not even performing no more because people got hip. And you got, like I keep telling y'all, the new generation is more hip. So they're like, this shit boring. But they from the era. Now look at it, y'all. They from the era of BT, MTV, big as hell, all these names. They big as hell. So back in the day, when they came on the stage, it was like they were blessing us with their presence. We just happy to see y'all. You know, we just happy to see it. You know, a lot of y'all just so happy to see Jayz here. And I was trying to tell you, they've been using the same formula. When I threw y'all the hints, I said, look, y'all don't go to see Beyonce perform. You go to see Beyonce herself. I was trying to tell you they understood the gimmick. When the Cowboy Carter tour, it was fans complaining of $600 seats because they understand you pay to see me. It ain't about my performance. Once we get you here, we can do whatever we want on the stage. We don't got to do nothing. And that's the mentality they still been keeping, but that's the mentality why they getting dragged. Now y'all finally get what I was trying to tell y'all. These are the things I kept trying to tell y'all and not saying I'm not no hater. It's just that when I was telling y'all the old era is up, it's because people not buying it and they didn't keep up. They didn't upgrade. They didn't, you see what I'm saying? Certain things they didn't do. So they thought just because they big, they could just come out and minute. They thought because they big, they could just charge $300 a ticket, $500, $200, just charge all this money and don't do nothing. People not buying this shit. Mariah, same thing. Complaints about lip syncing. We just spoke about Mary J. Blige. What they say? Complaints about low performance. She complaining, talking about I'm tired. You can't say I'm tired. She said she tired. No, y'all era is tired. Y'all can't just trick people, come out no more and stand there with a beautiful outfit and look cute and good. That shit don't work. So Jay-Z, that's why he don't want to perform no more, because all he did was stand on stage. No, when I say entertainment is going back to how it used to be. What? Dancing, singing, having fun. All this trying to be cool shit, tough, whatever image, king. They don't want to. People want performances, especially for the money being charged. So I just finally show y'all that cute shit don't work no more. Let's go. So they say she was very weak and lackluster. She looks bored, nonchalant, and lifeless. Even her backup dancers have more energy than she does. Mental health patient. All right, let's go. It's the hair extensions. So yes, I already spoke about all of that. When I said, yes, so-called white women wear extensions. Yes, she got on extensions. They wear clip-ons. But that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to add them on and take them out. That's what a lot of women didn't understand either. You're supposed to put them in, take them out. Yes, a lot of them do that. There's a lot of them do that. Yes, they do. I've been told y'all. Y'all know I've been told y'all all of that shit. I spoke about a lot of different things on this channel, and I've been spoke about as many white women that wear extensions just as well. Just that a lot of y'all don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand where to look at, and you'll see it. All right, I'll blow up Mariah right here. When you look down towards her shoulder, you'll see it, right? All that part from her ear, all that's clip-on. You see what I'm saying? All that's extension. Or that might even be a wig she got on. Look like a wig, honestly. Let's go. Yeah, that look like a wig right there. But they wear clip-ons, so let's go. It's the hair extensions. It could have been worse. They could have chosen Beyonce. Now, you see what they said? Mariah's being roasted for being lackluster. They said what? They could have chosen Beyonce. They said it could have been worse. They could have chosen Beyonce. She said she is a cowboy. So I told you, man, they getting roasted every day. And they say Beyonce is worse than her. Told you, nobody's buying this shit no more. Not my fault, y'all. It's not personal. All I've been trying to do is translate the information to y'all. And I tell you, have a good day. That's it. This is my entertainment watching this shit. Well, if somebody said about Mariah, well, maybe I'm the only one who's tired as hell of seeing old ladies trying to be teeny boppers. God, grow up and put an age-appropriate costume on for a change. Bingo. Now you see when I was saying stuff like, what's going on with this older woman acting young? You see when I was saying shit like, I'm not trying to hate on nobody older acting young. I'm just like, I know something is weird and something is not normal. All these, if goddamn it, all these grown old women gonna be young, then what the hell is going on? I don't like minors. I don't like youngsters. But now grown women acting like youngsters. So what the fuck I'm supposed to do? No, bro. Remember when I was young, I looked up the older woman. But then when I got older, the older woman want to be younger. So I'm just like, what the hell going on? Where the older woman that I used to like? What happened to the fine vintage woman? Where they at? I start seeing a woman acting like, trying to be like the bobbleheads I don't agree with. If I'm trying to get away from hood chicks, you getting older looking like a hood chick, but you ain't getting it. In your mind, you being younger. But to us, you looking like a hood chick. You looking like you trying to be too young. We don't want that look. Me and him, I'm trying to tell you, man, all I'm saying is everything should be in its proper category. Okay? Being an older woman, it's like I don't understand what women be, how they look at shit. It's okay with being an older woman. And you could be an older woman and still be young. But certain things you don't got to keep up with and do. So what I'm trying to tell you is older woman been trying to look like younger woman, and a lot of them lost themselves. And they thought that everybody wasn't going to see through it. You see what I'm saying? I know a classy older woman from an older woman trying to be young. Matter of fact, I know an older woman trying to be young. It's a certain behavior they're going to have. All right, so like I said, I know certain shit. Then I know an older woman is just naturally young like that. It's different. She's just, she's older, but she's naturally young. She don't hang around no young people. She just move around like she young. She do young shit because that's who she is. But then you got older woman that specifically study younger woman to behave like younger woman. All right, so I understand what this is about. So people saying it. When the hell is woman going? It's not just woman. This is what I was telling you. This whole thing from this era. It's this era of big ass kids that didn't grow up, y'all. And people know it now. And that's why people saying it's a mental issue. Everyone deserves mental health care. So I'm telling y'all all, the people who are looked at as not growing up, it is looked at as a mental issue. Because when somebody is considered slow, or, you know, when somebody's considered disabled, they can't grow up. They're going to be an adult, but their mind don't grow up. That's a mental issue. It's a mental disability, y'all. Y'all know this, but y'all don't understand. Regular people are now being looked at as having a mental issue because they having a problem being adults they're supposed to be. And I'm trying to tell you, it comes from this music. It comes from this lifestyle of this always trying to be young. See? That's all I want people to understand. Like, I still behave young when I'm laughing and joking, being a goddamn idiot, but I don't hang with youngsters, and I don't study youngsters to learn how to be like them. No, because I look at them as lame anyway. You get it? So I'm saying this for a reason. Check it out. Maybe I'm the only one who's tired. No, you're not. Tired as hell of seeing old ladies trying to be teeny boppers. God, grow up and put an age-appropriate costume on for a change. All right. That's what I'm saying. People act like I said, I'm not tripping. All I'm saying is this. I know it's plenty of sexy-ass grown outfits to wear. Plenty of grown shit. But they think people like. See, ladies, this is what you don't get, ladies. What a lot of you women don't get, a lot of men like younger shit. They like that little girl shit. And a lot of you women been tricked to be little girls. See, I knew a woman that's into that Betty Boo shit. I knew they were childish. That means childish. So as many shit mean childish. I'm sorry, lady. You like Hello Kitty? That means childish. So I know what to look for. See, you think you cute. You doing your thing, but when you pull up and I see that Hello Kitty in your car, I already know you got some childish shit with you. See, I already know you do. Well, if you like whatever the fuck it is, I know. But see, you don't know. People know that. I know. Same thing, ladies. I told you the same thing. If you see a man, he all into this Transformer shit. He's all into Batman, Spider-Man's grown ass. His ass childish. They showing it to y'all. It's ways people show you. You just gotta peep it. Get it? Yeah, all that shit mean kid childish, y'all. Grown ass woman with Dora Explorer jacket on. That means she childish, bro. Yeah, her mind of getting cute is still as a little girl. The shit for real. Her mind of getting cute is like a little girl still. I'm telling you how this shit is mental now. And you could be living that life and don't understand that. Same thing, bro. When you coming out your house with your hat backwards, that means you still a big ass kid. You still a big ass kid, bro. Pants sagging heavy. You see what I'm saying? So you still bopping down the street. You know, there's a mental issue now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So let's go. So as you see, it's a mental thing now, y'all. People better grow up, man. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's also with that following shit, because children follow. Children follow adults. So you've been following celebrities and you turn into the child. Then what they saying about Mariah? She's a disgrace. Nothing beautiful about her. Somebody said jealous much. And then somebody said, what's there to be jealous about? She made an idiot of herself. How she make an idiot of herself? Hanging around Diddy and them and being in Nick Cannon. Now she can't do nothing but lip sync. She smoked or probably lost her voice, all that shit. Yep. So I'm just showing you, man, people not buying. Mariah's not a pop star no more, for real. They're not buying her no more. Now, hear what I said last time. So I want y'all always to see, I say my opinion, but I always want y'all to get, I don't just target these people. These are the narratives on them, not saying they're true. Let's look right here. What they say. Mick Jagger could run and sing. He's in his 80s and takes very good care of himself. Should she have worn flats? Because somebody tried to say she got on heels, her feet hurt. You know, the people always with 1,000 excuses. The people I'm fucking sick of always got excuses. Because they just trained to look cute and stand there. That's why she should have had on flats. Now, mind you, for those who don't know who Mick Jagger is, rock and roll. So they told you straight up, Mick Jagger going in his 80s and he don't got no problem performing. You see what I'm saying? 80s. Let's look at it. Let me look at this one more time. Mick Jagger, rock and roll, could run and sing, and he's in his 80s. And I know that for a fact because I see many rock and rollers still performing. Like I spoke on, people like Barry Manilow, a lot of they still do the same shit. Meaning the rock stars know they gotta still perform. Okay, remember a couple months ago, it was that one rock and roller. He was about 80-something. He died, and they walked around his casket at the concert. But before that, he was still performing to the end. The rock and rollers performed to the end, y'all. So that's how rock and rollers work. Okay, if they were known in rock and roll, if they were known to blow out fire back in the day, they fans want to still see them blow that fire. They ain't trying to hear you, oh, he can't do it. They don't want to hear that shit. If that drummer was beating up them drums back in the day, they can't come and say, oh, his elbow hurt. He got arthritis. Now he can't play the drums the same. That shit don't fly, y'all. It's BS. No, the hip-hop R&B people understood that they don't got to do a lot, and they got comfortable in their talents. They've been laid off for a while. They drink, they get high, and a lot of their shit caught up to them. And they thought it was back in the day where they can still give half-ass performances to their black audiences and everybody else, but it don't work no more. That's what happened, y'all. All right, that's just what happened. That's why I tell you that whole BET shit is over. Because Mariah think it's the BET era, when in BET, all Mariah got to do is come out, and them blacks be happy. Hi, Mariah. See, that's how it was before. Jay-Z, Beyonce. See, I want y'all to get this shit clear, man. In their mind, they bless you with their presence. That's how it always been. We blessing you with our presence. We doing you a favor. And that's how they always looked at it. So all we got to do is just come out. Man, they're going to be so happy just to see me. You see what I'm saying? Jay-Z knew that. Mary, Beyonce, they whole era. That's their whole era. Lil Kim, that's their whole era. Because they're a big family. Y'all see it now? They're the big family that had things set up a certain way. But it was rigged up for them to always win. That's why I say you see it now. When I tell you stuff like, you'll notice all the people you liked, they got faded away. You could know that, I know y'all can name right now many of females that could sing, dance, but somehow they get rid of them. They gone. But Mariah's still around. Now you see when I said, you see it now. The people with the least talented are the ones around. But the catch is, the people that still left, they were the favorites. And then I want y'all to see the people that were the favorites were never the most talented. They were locked in. It's like some of them had a lifetime guaranteed career. Look at it like that. They got a lifetime career no matter what they do. Ray, Randy, Monica. Get it? Stuff like that. Now you see the big family spectrum? I'm saying that because now you're going to see the whole family being roasted the same. Mariah being roasted, Jennifer Lopez being roasted, Mary J. Blige being roasted, Beyonce being roasted, Jay-Z being roasted, Busta Rhymes being roasted, Fat Joe being roasted. You get it? Ice-T being, but let's keep going, okay? Now y'all got it. It's that whole era. And today, you know, Mariah did not escape. Now, she was getting over for a minute. Let me explain. The Netflix Christmas special with Beyonce, Mariah opened up last year. She got light last year. But this year, after that Diddy trial lately, she been getting bad news. Over there, she tried to finesse those people in Australia somewhere. They wasn't buying it. They said that show was trash. So now in America, which I got to get is, this is Mariah opening up for the Olympics, Winter Olympics. And they saying this is where she flopped at. So that means the whole world saw it. Because this was live from Milan, Italy, streamed on Peacock and on NBC. The whole world saw it. And that's where these comments are coming from. Get it? Yeah. So everything you see them saying about her, lip syncing, and she was horrible, the world saw it. She is a disgrace. Nothing beautiful about her. What's there to be jealous about? She made an idiot herself. She was very good when she started out, but now she saw yesterday. Lip syncs most of her performances similar to Beyonce. So I showed you they dragged Beyonce name in the shit twice. When I said nobody's buying these stuff no more. See how clear it is? Bingo. It's not hard to figure out, y'all. This is my proof of all your fake news and fake media. When I gave y'all all these different sayings that I keep repeating because we in a repetitive world of ignorance. Everybody you watch is controlled. These are the only single narratives on them. Bingo. Their time is up. They are so yesterday. They are trash. They are disgusting. Whatever you want to say, this is what the people say. Lip syncs, most of performances similar to Beyonce. Because they under the same rulership. They were taught by the same exact men. Beyonce was groomed to be like Mariah and Mary. It's the same shit. No. They all programmed. And like I said, you only become somebody different when you leave them alone. Now, you look at Rihanna. Does she do what they do? Look at any other female artist. They don't just, does Ciara just stand there? All right. I'll say that for a reason, y'all. They are from the same formula era, man. And my point is that shit is so old it don't work no more. That just looking good. Because, you know, back in the day, a lot of men, they lusted light-skinned women. So anything light-skinned, anything white, they loved it. They just on it. Like, I'm just showing you it was a time, just like the rappers back then knew all they got to do is throw in a bunch of chains and just stand there and people going to love them. We not in that time no more, just looking at shit. So when y'all finally get that, we're not in the era of how shit looks no more. And looks. And look, it's about what it is. I didn't pay to come to your show to look at you acting like you singing, where it looked like you singing, but you're really not. You look like you giving a hell of a performance, but you're really not. You're just standing there. We're not buying that no more. Got it? We want to see sweat, something. Pace back and forth, do something. Get it? All right. That's what the people talking about, y'all. Now, if they had the tickets low, maybe people wouldn't care. So as you see, what a bunch of crap. Mariah looked beautiful, very poised, and sang beautifully. Somebody said, open your eyes. She couldn't, nor did she sing that song last night. So I tell you, the comment section don't play no game. Because see what's happening with this, let me tell you how the new shit, see? The comment section challenges the content. See? Just like people might, if somebody come my comment section talk their shit, it don't matter to me. Y'all know I don't care. People talk shit in my comment section. I like it, and I like it. Want to erase it? I don't care. Because I know I need idiots to keep the traffic going. So, hey, if you coming on here talking shit, make you feel better, keep it coming. Hey, it's okay. But I know it's people in my comment section already going to roast their ass. Because the comment section is where it go down at. You see what I'm saying? You might be new to this channel. You don't get what's going on. Say some dumb shit. Well, in the comment section, they're going to let you know exactly what's going on. That's the public opinion. I have nothing to do with that. I don't control the comment section. Get it? That's how I want y'all to get this, how it always worked. When I've been telling y'all, yo, they've been studying us. They've been studying everything like that. When I was telling you about the Facebook, the EBT cards, all the dirt everybody was doing. They've been studying it. This is how they've been cracking cases in your community. Huh? When homicide detectives go in your comment section in your city, that's how they crack the cases. That's how it always been going down. I'm just showing y'all now what always been going on, but they didn't tell nobody. The companies use the comment section for merchandise. That's how they know. That's how they know. They know the truth be in the comment sections, y'all. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You can pay for 1,000 ads, but they know at least if they read 20 comments of truth, they know that's what it is. So I wanted y'all to get, that's why I say in the end, it doesn't matter what they do. They're going to be destroyed either way. What they say about Mariah, she's a great lip-syncing star. Everyone can lip-sync. You see them laughing at her. See that? Boom. That means she lost her voice, y'all. Because sometimes they lose their gifts. And she could have lost her gift. Straight up. Straight up. So they telling you, Mick Jagger from rock and roll can run and sing, and he's in his 80s and takes very good care of himself. She should have worn flats, period. Nobody want to hear no excuses, all right? So let's go. So look, another expression, which I am so sick of hearing nowadays. Stop hating on so-and-so. Remember when I said, people saying, yo, you hating on him. Man, they haters. Didn't I tell you that shit played out saying that? I told you. Saying, man, you hating. I told you now that's sissy talk. That's sissy talk. That's talk of a person trying to deflect what you're saying. Newsflash, in 2026, it is no such thing on hating on nobody no more, because it is a proven fact one cannot prosper by hating on another. All right? It's called just giving my opinion and call the things how I see it. It does not mean I hate that person. It don't even mean I care about that person. It is just being said I have an opinion, and opinions are just like pieces of doo-doo. Do you care about the doo-doo in the toilet? All right, then. Well, that's how I look at opinions. You look at opinions with your feelings because you love celebrities. So, 2026, this is why everybody keep telling y'all, could you please go back to yesterday with all your old sayings, all your old cliches, all your old beliefs, all your old behavior, all the old shit you like and approve of? Can you please just fucking jump in a plane or get in a rocket ship and go somewhere? That's all people saying. Take that shit somewhere else, right? Nobody's a hater. It just is what it is. Whenever something you don't want to accept, you're a hater. No. So I'm showing you the same exact thing I said. Now I'm just showing you the world saying what I already said, because it's not me. I'm just in tune with the real world. That's it. Another expression, which I am so sick of hearing nowadays. Stop hating on so-and-so. Nobody said they hated her. Nobody said they hated Mariah. We were just critiquing her performance. God damn it, if it sucks, it sucks. It's okay to say it. It's not hate. Mariah's still cool. She's a beautiful woman, but the shit sucks. That's why I tell you, the world of lies you've been in, where truth gets silenced. Honest opinions get silenced. Fake opinions love it. Fake opinions approve it. I told you we're not in that time no more, y'all. Let's go. So now you see it. And these things are for everybody to understand, so you will not make a fool of yourself. Because me and others know the code. Like, if you're around me and you start talking a certain way, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I might just walk away from you. That's how this shit roll now. I don't got to explain myself to nobody. We just gonna look at you for who you are. All right? Bingo. Nobody said they hated her. We were just critiquing her performance, which we have a right to do. Yes, she has a voice like an angel. Okay? Do you feel better if I compliment her now? Okay, I give them compliments so you feel better. That's what I do too. So I give pats on the head to dogs and kids. I play the game too, y'all. I understand. Once I understood by doing content, like, yo, oh shit, bro, you actually be offending people. People really love these people, yo. They actually a part of their life. I had to realize that shit. And that's why I poke and jab at them like that. When I drag certain, I do it on purpose to make them uncomfortable. I I do it all on purpose, y'all. I tell you I'm a troll. Then some days you might hear me come on here showing certain people love it. I make them feel good. See, I like your celebrity. I can still be nice to your celebrity some days. See, I do it to y'all. I told you the fans, the prank's always on you. See, I can come today, I can do a live on Jay-Z tomorrow, make him sound so glorious, because I can make you feel good like that. See, I can do a live tomorrow, put all Jay-Z accomplishments on the screen, Beyonce, I can praise them, and you're going to feel good. And I just be trolling you, because I know that's what you like, all right? And I'm not the only one that know this. So I'm saying, I tell you all, there's many ways I was able to understand, oh, shit, they really love these people. They really big-ass kids now. To the point where I had to watch, like, oh, shit, that's why I say stuff. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I thought people were laughing and joking with me. No, bro, you actually hurting people's feelings, man. That shit, though. I'm not with abuse, y'all. I tell you, I'm not with abuse. If my talking about your favorite celebrities have abused you, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not with abuse. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad. But when I understood that people love these characters, I had to fall back a little bit, like, yo, bro, be easy a little bit, man. You hurting some people. And it's the truth. It's the honest God truth. It is. So if I gotta say, like this person said, I'm sick of people saying, you know, somebody hating. She's an angel, okay? Does it make you feel better? She is an angel. She's saying she has a beautiful voice. See that? Bingo. That's why we had to make a saying, no disrespect. Because we knew a lot of sensitive people take shit as disrespect. So it's a whole code and had to be done. The planet got dumbed down, y'all. Watered down to fake shit, softness, stupidity. So that's why, not to hurt your feelings, I say shit like that. You know, we got to say shit like, no disrespect. Or, because see, when you talking to me, you can talk to me any kind of way. I'm not going to take nothing to me that doesn't apply to me. That's me. So I don't give a hell what you say out your mouth, y'all. You can scream, curse. I don't care. If you're not talking to me direct or talking, I don't care what you say. You're not going to offend me. If you say right there, man, all black men do this, all black, I don't care what you, it ain't me. If you say all black men today like sauce in their mouth and they don't wash their ass, if you say that, do you think I'm going to argue with you? I'm not arguing that dumbass shit because it don't apply to me. You know what I'm saying? Only the dummy going to argue that one. See, I told you, you can expose people by the shit they argue for. You expose, people expose themselves by the shit they stand on. If you're talking about a man that don't wash his ass, why would that offend me? I wash my ass. She ain't talking to me. See what I'm saying? But if you don't wash your ass, what you mean? Everybody, man, what you mean black men don't wash their ass? What you mean? Bro, that's nothing to argue. But if you don't, if you got guilt or you feel a certain way, then you're going to respond. So like I said, man, when people learn that shit, everything don't apply to you. And if it don't apply, let it fly. You'll be all right. So like I said, somebody looked like they were going to snitch on somebody in the courthouse. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I ain't going to say nothing. Now, let's look at SHANNON going backwards. See, Shannon, it took for me, other people to say what? What's the number one narrative I said on SHANNON a couple years ago? He act like a big-ass kid. But if you'd have listened to me before, Shannon, you wouldn't be in all this trouble, dummy. Because I was talking about you acting like a big-ass kid because I saw you was about to get in trouble with your young shit. But you didn't listen. After that, you get caught with a youngster. Barely legal. Now you want to be a grown man. But this is what I'm showing y'all now. Because it hit me. I was like, yo, if Shannon would have just played this role just like this from first take on, he would be okay to this day, y'all. That's how I looked at the whole shit. I'm like, man, if he just, this is how he started on CBS. Meaning, if Shannon Sharpe would have just stayed like that from Undisputed, meaning sometimes just be humble. You ain't got to scream and you ain't got to fight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to keep taking off for LeBron all the time. Someday he could have just been humble. If he would have just stayed like that, then by the time he come on YouTube, just stay on his grown man shit, I think Shannon Sharpe would still be good. Meaning, he didn't understand how the shit was he was supposed to play it. All Shannon had to do, y'all, was just lay low, get his grown man on. See, I was able to see their incompetence, y'all. Now, y'all follow me on this, and I know a lot of y'all going to get it clear. This is what I would have did if I was Shannon. This is all he had to do, y'all. All he had to do was this one thing. Once he was off TV, all he had to do from then was Format himself as if he's every day auditioning for a new show. Carry yourself as professional as possible. Why? Family, once I play sports, do you know how many avenues that is? That's announcing. I can hold a mic announcing. I can do the pregame before the game start. I can do the after show. There's many different slots. They can hire you for analytics, many different slots. But see, he didn't keep the football analytic, smart, intelligent guy going. See, he reduced himself to a young dummy. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Shannon represent y'all incompetence now. The idiot that don't want to grow up, he gets younger. See, he tried to play the young guy role in the kiddie shit, but it backfired on him. And it messed up his marketing. It messed up who he is. Shannonsharpe's supposed to be the older wise man that played football. But he kept being this young guy. These are the things I was telling you. That's why he lowered his stock and destroyed his value playing online. Then he gets exposed for messing with minors. I mean, youngsters, sorry. Youngster, she ain't a minor. Youngster. I say that to him because he's 30 years older than her. But he was playing. See, they got tricked, y'all. They started targeting young dollars. That's what happened, y'all. When some of them understood the older generation don't support them like that. That was the whole gimmick I was trying to tell y'all with him, Dion. They started targeting the young audience because they know the young audience spend that bread, that money. And that's why they said, they started playing that unk role because they know a lot of black kids don't got fathers and uncles. So they started playing this role, but they were playing these roles to get this money because y'all helped rebirth their second career. That unk role he played with LeBron, it gave him a second career. Deionsanders and his son chilling with that cool shit got him a second career. They played these young boy roles for a second career, and it worked. But now it backfired on them. This is the things I'm telling you. When you Dion, you try to be that young boy, but you fucked up with that college team, and they didn't make the playoffs or win no damn championships. You fucked up. See, Shannon, you messed up. You on YouTube playing around, but you catching lawsuits. Dealing with chicks off what? OnlyFans. You wasn't even smart enough as a professional man to get a professional woman from Vegas or Hollywood somewhere. You messing with a low-level young chick. That's why he's embarrassed, y'all. Because if you rich and a celebrity, they have many professional woman escorts they can get at their services if they need. He chose to deal with that. Now he wants to be a grown man. He should have been did that, and he would have never been in no trouble. That's my opinion, y'all. So that's why I'm trying to tell bro, it's okay to grow up. Sharp, go, because you got to know, you got to know when to grow up and when to be a kid. You got to know when to do both, all right? It's nothing wrong with being young, acting young. It's nothing wrong with having fun, y'all. It's nothing wrong with that. But the mental shit comes in when you don't know when to turn it on and off. That's the problem. And I tell you, in this game, only time you're supposed to be a clown is when you're getting paid for that shit. Only time you're supposed to be a big-ass kid in this game is when you're getting paid for it. That's the only time. Other than that, you see Gilly the Kid, a mascot, right? Because the Philadelphia Eagles pay him for that. When I say stuff like, Gilly he not one of these rappers, he understand he can get a check from the Philadelphia Eagles being their mascot, and he'll get more than an average rapper still trying to rap. Bingo. When you see in New York, no rapper was even smart enough to be the Giants mascot or the Jets mascot. Or no, because remember, New York, they too cool. See, they too cool. See, y'all remember, New York being too cool is going to be the reason why they lose. Told you, because they boss is cool. And they so cool, they too good to do a lot of shit, y'all. I'm telling you, their whole formula is going to play out a certain way. See, Cameron is too cool to be a mascot for the Knicks. He want to be cool sitting on Revolt, but that's why they going to go broke. Because I'm trying to tell you how this shit works. See, let's say you laughing at Gilly, right? But say he's going to be in a contract with the Eagles. All you got to do every game, come out and do this before the game. Come out with the hat on. Meanwhile, Gilly could be in a 3-year, 5-year contract, 2-year contract, money up front. He get paid to do that shit. See what I'm saying? He getting 6 figures just to come out and do that shit. Or Gilly come out on football day, he get 20 bands just to do that shit. See what I'm saying? He don't got to rap no more. That's why I say the smart rappers evolve, y'all. When I talked about this gangster rap shit, the gangster rap is going to end up bad all the gangster rappers that didn't get away from that gangster shit. So when you looking at that show with Gilly, right? Now look at $1 Million Worth of Game as Gilly getting away from all that hip-hop gangster shit. When he interviewing all type of people. He understood these. I'm trying to show you how some of them understood how to play it. And I'm going to keep showing you the New York rappers were the dumbest. And that's why it needs 4 of them on one podcast. That's why the New York rappers all got to stick together after they all finish beefing, because they need each other now. Life after Diddy, you now able to see who's evolving, who's doing other things, because rap is dead. Gilly didn't tell you rap was dead. He just been showing y'all. I don't rap no more like that. I ain't with that shit. He just been showing you. But I'm showing y'all how once you build up your name in this game, bro, you're not supposed to go out broke. So if I'm going to get paid coming out for the Eagles, that's what I'm going to do, bro. That's me. You see what I'm saying? And meanwhile, I'm going to still stay relevant, still stay popping, and I ain't got to worry about that rap shit. And I get a new fan base. No, y'all, Gilly the Kid in the end, he was smart. Yes, he was. Sharpe goes down. This is what they said about SHANNON. SHANNON goes down as a clown. Why? SHANNON is basically on his hands and knees. He talking about he's willing to accept going back to ESPN. But what all of them don't know, I said in the end, they going to all need each other. They starting to realize it now. Let's break it down, y'all. Let's look at this simple shit. We seen since they stopped working together, Stephen A did not go forward. We see since they stopped working together, SHANNON didn't go forward. Now, let me go back to what I said. It's all my opinion. Now, y'all know my narrative is I think SHANNON be having fake-ass views. Why? Well, if I average 100,000 views, if I get 300,000 views, 250,000, if my views are real, and those are my checks, why the hell would I be worried about working for somebody else? Why would I even be pressed for a slot on your show? Especially if you already fired me. You only go back to a job when you need the job. Oh, then again, shit, SHANNON did pay lawsuits. Family, I broke this down to you already. If First Take averaged 400,000 views in a prime, on national TV, 400,000 views is excellent. If I'm on YouTube, I can drop a video whenever I feel like it. And every time I drop my video, I get 200,000 views, 300,000, 100,000. What the hell do I need a TV for? If I own my YouTube channel and all these views are my money, I know what I get paid now. I don't get paid shit. But if I got paid 300,000, if I was getting 200,000 views, y'all, do you know how fat them checks be? If them checks was for real, like he wouldn't need to work for nobody else. Told you they've been doctoring up their numbers, y'all. Especially him. All that 300,000 shit is bogus. All that 250,000 views is bogus. How you know that? I'm always tell you once again. The only way you're going to know they real live numbers is when they go live for real, not an upload. When you averaging 300 views, and you go live, boy, you should at least have 20 to 50,000 people watching you live. No less than 10,000 plus watching you live. Family, if I'm on YouTube and I'm averaging 100,000 to 250,000 views, family, I got my own TV network right here. Right here. Because every 10 days, I'm getting 1 million views. What's wrong with you? I'm getting 1 million views every, you know how good. That's why I say they're not going to play with me. If you're getting 100,000 views, every 10 videos, you're getting 1 million. You do 30 videos a month, you're getting 3 million. You're getting 3 million views a month. That's bigger than TV. Just me alone. Me alone. Going live, I get 3 million views a month. What the hell I need a TV for when all that money mine? Split with YouTube, the rest all mine. Told you they be lying about a lot of shit, y'all. They don't got real viewership. That's why they numbers always up and down, up and down, up around this way. No, they understand the art of putting sauce on shit. It's always not, no, y'all, no. If you average 100,000 and you do a video every day, you'll get 3 million views a month. Now you times that by a year. You get 36 million views a month, any TV show. they'll beg to have you on their fucking network. No, y'all told you they all fugazi. They lowered their stock playing around online. And this is what I'll tell you the trick was. They all were catering to the black dollar during the pandemic, but they all didn't know that was going to be the last dollar when we all were in the house. They got deceived. It was a lot of PPP money circulating. See, the donations were super big. I wasn't going live like that when the donations were big. People put $50 in the check, $100. I was seeing people have competitions on who could send a celebrity the most money in the chat. I saw it with my own eyes. People dropping 50, 100, 25, 30. I'm like, because there was a lot of money around then. But the celebrities were watching that shit. They saw it. They was like, we got to get some of this money. And then you're going to see they all started playing this hood role, a content creator role, like they from the street. And they start playing a role like they live in basic apartments like us. And they be in their houses and they bat, y'all. They try to play these roles, y'all. They were swooping down that money, y'all. I keep telling y'all what the fuck they did. Those celebrities said, we are not about to sit back and watch regular people get more money than us. They was like, hell no. We're not about to do that. And that's what they did. So, but now SHANNON, he wants a job with ESPN. So Shannon, are you really that big? You got Nightcap, then you got Club Shay Shay. You got two entities talking about you want to go back to ESPN. Are you really making that money? But I also assume that Nightcap show you in a deal with somebody else. Because Colin Cowherd, he ran his mouth a while back and spoke about you in that podcast deal, that he looked out for you when your ass got fired. That's why I say, I'm not stupid, Shannon. You work like you in a deal on Nightcap. Huh? And on Club Shay Shay, that might be your show, but you got to come out your, look, when you do Club Shay Shay, they don't come on that show for nothing. You got to pay for that. And you gonna put numbers on that shit too. Now look, exclusive Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is open to a reunion with Stephen A. Smith. Because they think it's going to bring viewership. I'm going to tell both of y'all. Both of y'all time is up, guys. Nobody care about neither one of y'all no more. Unless y'all doing some new shit, that same old shit ain't going to work. All right? Everybody has moved on. All right? We don't eat fried chicken no more like that. We eat a whole bunch of other shit. Y'all are still in the fried chicken, collard greens era. All right? And I have nothing against the food. It's just that I don't eat that shit every day. I fucking don't drink Kool-Aid, and I don't do that shit. I don't eat cup of noodles, oodles and noodles. I don't do that shit no more, y'all. All right? If I had to, I would, but I don't got to do it. So I ain't with it. Get it? We not in that era. They don't want to accept it, y'all. They think we drinking sugar water. Nah, them days over with. I don't want to hear your stories about growing up eating mayonnaise sandwiches. All right? Them days done. We want to hear about other shit. People into Mediterranean dishes and Indian food, and people like all type of new shit. People like chopped cheese and shit now. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear that shit. So look, one of Club Shay Shay's interviews featuring Cat Williams garnered over 90 million views. 90 million views, Cat Williams video. But I spoke about that already. Let's look at it real quick one more time. When I said Shannon got gassed up, he thought he was big because that interview was big, but that interview was only big because of Cat Williams and what he was saying. So I told you that's the celebrity game of Drake Champs, all of them, Drake Champs, especially Drake Champs. They think they big because they got big people on there. They get gassed up. See, Shannon think you watch for him, but a lot of y'all might be watching just because of who he got on there. I'll tell you straight up, I watched Club Shay Shay when it first came out because I was watching Magic Johnson. I watched the episode he did with Steve Harvey. I watched the episode he had with Cedric Entertainer. I was never watching for Shannon. Now, I will respect the interviewer for the questions, but they started playing this game. We get all these views. Family, you know I'm for no fam. I'm a nobody. But if I had a certain big person on this channel, you know goddamn well that video going to be big as hell. Because it's the person that makes it big. They started playing these games. Okay, every week I got a celebrity on my show. Every week I got an interview. I'm big. Well, we winning, y'all. Am I really that big? I'm big, but shit, I got big people on here. I got everybody that the fans want to see. I got somebody Lorraine want to see. I got somebody Miss B Loyal like. I got somebody every day, every week, I got somebody y'all like. But in my head, I'm winning. They love me. They love me. No, bro. You got big because of Cat Williams. What else you forgot, Shannon? You also made it famous because you became the face of LeBron James' cheerleader squad. You used LeBron James' name for clout, SHANNON. So if y'all want to peep Shannon card, that's his real card. He used LeBron James' name for clout. Because he made himself the LeBron James Avenger. Anybody challenge LeBron, Shannon gonna get you. That was his role to play on Undisputed. But that's what got him rich. Get it? Playing the LeBron. Now look at when LeBron James in his prime. LeBron James winning chips. LeBron James, he's a GOAT. LeBron James really winning and playing. At that time, Shannon rubbing off that shine. You feel me? Oh, look at it now like LeBron on top, Shannon on his bandwagon. Look at it like that now. You know what I'm saying? Clout chasing LeBron all those years for clout. What did I show? What did I say again? As LeBron got exposed for Diddy freak offs, I showed you how now Shannon can't talk about LeBron no more. He can't use LeBron for a gimmick no more. And I gave y'all all the play. I said as LeBron gets exposed, everybody that's on TV that used his name for clout, they're gonna get exposed. And then I showed you that's the reason why Acho, Joy Taylor, Shady McCoy got fired. Michael Irvin got kicked off. I showed you. I was telling y'all all in real time. When I gave y'all first the clue, I said all of them are going to be off TV because they were playing this game. They didn't think I knew. They thought I was a dumbass fans, but the executives caught on to their shit. They just try to ride LeBron James bandwagon for clout. Because when it comes to somebody else, they don't got the same energy. And they're being biased in their opinions. LeBron James do some crazy shit. They act like they started playing his game. Where they look in media, some of them knew this. If I just co-sign LeBron, I have a career. Gilbert Arenas doing that shit on YouTube right now. They understood that. If I make myself a LeBron James spokesman, I automatically will win to a particular degree. It's no different from fame. If you do a positive LeBron James video every day, all the LeBron James fans gonna like you, bro, and tap in. They're gonna love you. But guess what? I pissed all his fans off. So I want you to know about this channel. A lot of their fans don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Especially LeBron James. They don't like me. So I like it like that. But I'm telling you, all I had to do was pander to LeBron and the people that love me. That's how it works, y'all. And content creators, people in media know this shit. So I'll tell you, it's a gimmick. That's like today, if I say I'm going to be a Jordan representative, and every day I just represent Jordan. No, I'm riding his wave. So he rode. Same thing. Okay, Skip Bayless rode Tom Brady wave. So I'm just letting you know. Shannon only made it this big, this far, because of Cat Williams and LeBron James. Now you're going to see what I said. Since he got accused of that bullshit, nobody with a name going to sit on his platform. That's why he only going to interview has-beens, because they trying to keep each other going in the chitlin circuit. When I told y'all things like, it's not about if they're going to jail. It's not about if they did anything or not. It's the fact that once their name get mentioned in certain behavior, it ruins their brand, y'all. Once their brand is ruined, no respected celebrity of a certain caliber will show their face with them. See, Shannon, you might be my homeboy. I got love for you. But you've been accused of messing with a youngster, bro. You made a payout. I cannot risk my career sitting on your platform. It's not a good look for me. It's not going to help me at all. It's just not. Me sitting on your platform, Shannon, helps you out. Me as a functioning artist, waiting on the next deal or opportunity, me sitting on your show does me nothing. It hurts my career. So I been knew nobody with a big name was going to sit on his shit. What else Shannon forgot? He forgot a lot of people were still mad at him from the Cat Williams interview. So what people didn't get this, and he made beef with Shaq. So when you look at this, he blew up off the 90 million views from Cat Williams. Now look at it like, out of those 90 million people, a lot of people were pissed off at Shannon. So he might have got 90 million views off Cat Williams, but he might have pissed off 40 million people. That's why I say people didn't understand this internet. People think just because you get numbers and views, that mean everybody like you. But I'm smart enough to know within every percentage of number, Of course, it's people that don't like you. Of course, it's people that tap in for the wrong reasons. But celebrities, they kept getting gassed up thinking all numbers is good. No, I look at it just like money. All money ain't good money. And that's why I say, if you don't tap in for this channel, keep your donation, keep your super chat. I don't want nothing from you. If you don't tap in for the content, I don't need nothing from you. But celebrities, they want everything from you. And I say that for a reason. They think all money is good money. They think all views is good views. Meanwhile, it's people watching you just for your downfall purposes alone. Y'all don't get that part. So Shannon now wants to go to ESPN. He want to go back, make up with Stephen A, kiss and tell, kiss and make up. Why? The question is why? If he was doing so good, when he say ESPN kiss my ass, y'all fire me. I'm doing good on YouTube. I'm getting 3 million views a month. I don't need y'all. All right. So now you see it. Shannonsharpe goes down as a clown. I already told you, public opinion has spoken. He is now forever known as a clown, y'all. And he did it to himself. So now y'all see, right? Boom. We up on a Sunday. Let's keep it moving. Because the other day, like I said, the chitlin circuit is for real. Let's go. They all got to stick together, y'all. Ryan Clark, they talking about fire him. Camnewton, he on people's nerves. Deionsanders was on there looking very shameful. But they had to call, Super Bowl weekend. Stephen A at the table, Deion, the chitlin circuit. Just look at it. Don't they all just look bogus on TV? They look sorry. See? Because Deion knows deep down in his heart, he failed at Colorado, y'all. But they all need each other now. They all have to stick together. This is First Take trying to keep Deion afloat. The brotherhood, the chitlin circuit. Meanwhile, they're not going to say, Stephen A, he always talk about he keep it real, right? He ain't going to say, Deion, now you know you're my man. But that season at Colorado was horrific, my brother. They played like straight trash, Deion. He ain't going to say that to Deion. See that? That is their judgment. They're going to talk that real shit when they talking about blacks and talking to blacks. But when it come time to address it, they ain't going to keep it real. Meaning, you're not supposed to see race no kind of way. Deion, if you a coach, and you fucked up as your man, bro, I'm going to keep it real. Hey, bro, I got to get you on. I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm your bro. I'm going to tell you, though, bro. I got to get you on TV real quick, bro. I got to get you real quick. I got to check you real quick. Don't take it personal, bro. I'm just letting you know. So I'm going to say straight up, Deion, that season last year, bro, I mean, can you explain that? Bengals, that simple. I'm not going, you can't let them off the hook. We going, look, they talking about some other shit. No. So I'm just showing you they all sticking together, y'all. Nobody like Cam. Nobody like, I'm telling you, they want Deion. Man, y'all just going to keep watching. What's up, LA Slim? Just keep watching, y'all. They trying to keep each other afloat at this point. Entertainers, athletes, they all trying to keep each other going. They need each other to sustain. It is now showing. Now let me show you. Because you see this right here? Boom. There you see it the same weekend. Shannonsharpe, him and Stephen A. You see what I'm saying? Talks to them getting back. No, they all need each other. They supposed to be all independent entities, but they all got to hang together. And Camnewton with his fake-ass Pat McAfee Negro show. He tried to stand up and talk like Pat McAfee. I can't stand Camnewton. I hate him. Every time he talk that dumbass Atlanta talk, I hate that shit. And the reason why, and all of these different things, you know what I'm saying, and be trying to talk like he's super country. Man, that shit corny as hell, man. Fake as hell, man. But y'all let them be our faces. These are the faces now. But they all get shamed. Because that black shit is played out now. That's why they stuck. I want y'all to get it's not hate. It's just like you got, if I keep saying the same old thing, it's about advancing, y'all. They didn't advance. Yo, bro, we can't keep a hood like that no more. Times change. We gotta be different. See, I be the one to tell them, like, yo, on TV, yo, we gotta just do something different, yo. We can't be like that no more. But they don't know that. They don't get it, yo. These are the things I've been talking about. But this the thing too. In their mind, Black people love when they act like that. That's the other part y'all don't get. So they look at it like this. This what make us the money. Why the fuck am I going to change when this what they like? This is how I make my money. If I change, I'm not this person no more. That's what they be scared of. That's why if you see the brat, she gonna still look like the brat. If I change one thing, I don't look like the brat no more. They're not gonna support me. That's how the shit work. They are characters. So if Deion said I gotta play the cool role, man, you know what I'm saying? His role is to play the cool guy. They're gonna keep playing these roles. But they realize that, damn, these roles ain't paying off now. Shit. They're not buying this shit like they used to. And that's what's happening, y'all. That's what's happening. But okay, you don't gotta know fame and shame. You'll see Deionsanders on that TV. He don't got that same energy like he usually have. He really ashamed of himself, y'all. You'll see it right here. I didn't see that Coach Prime energy at all. Let's go. All right. So as you see, Shannonsharpe only blew up because of Cat Williams. And I've been assuming Shannon been juicing a lot of views since then. Let's go. So as you see, how Shannonsharpe allegations led to his ESPN exit. So if you got fired, it was alleged that Stephen A. turned his back on him. Why would they be talking about getting back together? No, because Stephen A. been getting a lot of hell. Stephen A. thought he was going to be bigger afterwards. That didn't pan out. Molly left. See, I remember when Shannon was on First Take, it was rumors that Shannon might take over the show because it was being said that Shannon was getting big and Stephen A. was jealous, all this other shit. It was a lot of talk going on. But what I'm telling you is this. If Shannon is so successful on YouTube, why would there even be conversations about him and Stephen A. and why he didn't roast Stephen A. and ESPN already? Because he needs a job, that's why. All right? Stephen A. is the one to keep them going, the chitlin circuit. Meanwhile, they can all be on one show. It don't even matter no more. Let's go. Gilly the Kid don't rap no more. Y'all heard about this? I just want to show y'all all the comments. 5,000 reactions, 5,500 reactions, 2,700 likes, 4,200 comments. And I'm going to leave that one alone. All right? I'm going to leave that one alone. Oh, yeah, bro. Remember the other day we was talking about them? On the members only the other night? Here they go right here. Guess what? They popped up. Y'all people saying what happened to the twin brothers. I was like, I said, they still be on Monique and Moesha. They still come on. Bingo, this morning. Now I get to show y'all this. What I've been trying to explain to y'all. When I said they play roles in real life, y'all still didn't get. All rayj has been doing is playing out that character from Moesha. He been playing out that same character that you love in real life. The badass kid, man. He just played out that character in real life. That's why whenever y'all see rayj, something bad going on. That's his character on Moesha. I didn't do the video. Your life is scripted for no reason. All right? Bingo. The same exact role he played in Moesha, the same exact role he plays in real life. It's always supposed to be something bad with rayj. Your life is scripted, y'all. This is what I get to show you when I said all they did. The game had switched on us. We didn't know. The new game was acting online. No rap videos. Acted out online. Just talk online and play the music to the song in the background. It's monetized. That's the new shit. Acting online. Acting like we got drama. I'm going to play this role of the man abuser, and you're going to play the role of the woman that I hit. And we're going to go live in the same. I'll tell you this. Y'all didn't get all the shit I was telling you. This is what they started doing when I realized. I told you, I said, look, damn near everything you believed was a lie. It was just acting online. All right. So guess what else I spotted over the weekend, y'all? Check this out. Denzel Washington and LeBron James. This shit getting weird. It's getting weird. So out of nowhere, Denzel Washington, he just gets up out of his seat. and he walks across the whole court, and everybody looking at Denzel. What is he doing? Where he going at? He walks over to LeBron. You see LeBron looking at Denzel like, what's going on with you? What's up? He was shocked. And then Denzel gave LeBron a hug. I think he said, don't worry, we're going to get through this. Don't worry, Bron. They got me too, man. They got me too. He said, man, we should have never been to those Diddy parties, man. Time to repent. I love to look at this Denzel shit just to get a laugh whenever I feel like it, because it always makes me laugh whenever I see it. Once again, this means Denzel in trouble. That's why I love this picture, because Denzel gives me the perfect visual of every time those people get in trouble, they start calling out to the Lord. And that's why I think I'm going to frame this picture and everything. Hey, look, anybody from around the world, it doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your beliefs. This is an image of what people do when they get in trouble. All right? So when Denzel was accused of going to Diddy parties and all these AI videos came out, this is what he did. And it just made me laugh. Denzel, you have never done this your whole life, but you waited to the end. But you were scared as hell. This is what he did. So that's why I say I laugh at this shit every time I see it, because Denzel gave us all those clues of what really happened. And he told Bron in the ear, man, we should have never went to those parties, man. But Denzel, he tried to clean himself up. LeBron didn't repent yet. This is Denzel repenting, y'all. That's why we can't joke on Denzel. He repented. Meaning, when Denzel got accused of being in that party with no pants on, and it was accused, it was a minor in there, because Ali Carter was the minor allegedly that said it out of her own mouth. No, that's why Denzel did that. Denzel tried to play that quiet role. He tried to play the perfect guy role. After Denzel got accused of going to that room, he turned into an old man quick. He didn't want to be young no more. He don't want to be a ladies' man. He want to be now looked at as a grandfather that goes to church. And that's what he did. He was not trying to go to jail. And he showed y'all all to y'all face. I ain't trying to go to jail. Meanwhile, Shannon's still perpetrating a fraud. When I said they all dirty, y'all. So Denzel went to give LeBron a hug, and he did it like that shit. It was weird because he just got up and just started walking over. Everybody was looking at like, what is Denzel going to do? He walked like he was going to hit him, argue, like, what's going on? He knows. They know what's up. They both been being dragged. They both fell from grace. Denzel might have felt sorry for LeBron, trying to encourage him. Whatever it is, they got the same exact thing in common, y'all. Yeah. Denzel only been playing the old man role because he don't want to be looked at as you know what, y'all. All right? He don't want to be that young, cute guy because he know the more he play that young role for the ladies, he going to be affiliated with them damn parties. Meaning, they say how Denzel really is. Yeah. They say he really, really party. Get it? So let's go. Now, we got to talk about that real quick. Glorilla reveals receipt after deadbeat daughter talk. So she addressed her her sister. Y'all know the word is her sister tried to say she don't do nothing for their family and all this stuff. But I said, I think somebody paid her sister to do a slander campaign on her. Because it don't even make no sense. Let me show you the update of them roasting Glorilla's sister. They call her nutcase. That nutcase just got out of prison. So who was listening to the nutcase all those days? Who was listening to the nutcase? Did you know most of your content now is fucking nutcases, idiots, weirdos, people supposed to be on meds, fucking straight losers with no talent now? That is your entertainment. Let's go. I said I think somebody paid her to do that. That's what I think. Let's go. They call her sister a nutcase, and she just got out of prison. You see how somebody said prison just like me? I say prison to let you know prison ain't cool no more. That's why I say ghetto. The ghetto, it ain't cool no more. Ghetto mean poor people. Prison means dummies locked up. All right? That's why we ain't saying the pen. We ain't saying all that no more. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. Prison. You know what that means? Stuck. You ain't going nowhere. Lockdown. Shoe program, nigga. Anyone ever notice no other family member was supportive of Glorilla's sister nonsense? They telling you, nobody else supported that bullshit. That should have let you know maybe she was paid to do it. She did all that exposing for $2,500. Her screws are loose, and Glorilla owes her nothing. Old boy felt bad for her and sent her $2,500. And she went and brought some chains. I wouldn't give her a dime either. No, maybe that $2,500 was the payment for her to diss her sister. Because I feel like Glorilla's trying to get away from them people, y'all. And I feel like her sister was paid to do that shit. That's just how I see it. Let's go. All y'all living in the ice age. This generation is going to do what they want to do. Now, this is what we really going to talk about. Public opinion on this. I tell you, I must get everything clear to y'all now. What's really going on? I also said regular people be getting more likes, clicks, and views than rappers now. On this channel, you got it clear by now. When I showed you many rappers don't even get likes and comments no more. Here go a discussion. Atlanta woman gets $20 nose piercing. Then it burns her to breathe. Nose piercing. 1,000.2 reactions, 724 likes, 448 comments. Let's look at this again. I have nothing against piercings because I know all y'all are so sensitive. I have nothing against piercings, but we got to look at this today because I said we're going to look at everything everybody was so proud of, but they never want to accept that everything you're proud of, you learned from rap culture. You learned it from entertainment culture, period. Everything you're proud of was told to you or shown to you. Now, if you discover something on your own, if you made up something yourself, you have the right to be proud of it. You made it up. But if you didn't make it up, why are you so proud of everything you didn't make up? And instead of just admitting you was following some shit, you didn't know what you were doing. It was people purposely teaching us to destroy our bodies. Tatted out, pierced out. What's wrong with being plain? I say that for a reason, y'all. Let's look at it. Somebody spoke up for it from California, the home of piercings and tattoos. Check it out. All y'all living in the ice age. Dummy. They were getting piercings in the ice age and tattoos, asshole. All y'all living in the ice age. This generation is going to do what they want to do. Newsflash, I get to tell you again, this generation was the dumbest generation because they thought everything they were doing was new. Meanwhile, every single thing they did was already old. No, you got tricked to be in rebellion, assholes. Everything you're doing is old. Tattoos, piercings, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it. Gothic. It doesn't. Every fucking thing is old already. Everything. The saying, it is nothing new under the sun, is not just a saying. Every generation, they just reintroduce the same shit. Or sometimes they'll wait a generation or two to bring out the same shit again. I told you in California, they're the most delusional. They don't know their history. They're the number one people trained with talking and barking online. Let's read it again. Education. All y'all living in the ice age. This generation is going to do what they want to do. I got my eyebrows done years ago. 2 holes in my nose and 5 piercings on each side of my ear. So move on is our body, and we do what the heck we want to do. Stop saying we and say me, asshole. That's why I keep telling you. We're not in the we era. You pierced yourself out, and you did all that because you wanted to. But it don't mean it ain't. Don't mean it's cool. Meaning, you don't even know what it means. I'll be honest with you. We all know this. Well, if you don't, when I was young, we was young, I was always told. So I remember some OG told us straight up, earrings in your ear. If you got an earring in your left ear, that means you are GAY. They told us that as teenagers. Wear a piercing mean you are you know what. I didn't have my ears pierced young. But I got it pierced older. Why? Because that's what the girls like. And I wanted a gold diamond earring because that's what the girls like. Even though when I was young, rebellious, somebody told me straight up what it means. Because I didn't know about the certain codes of the left and the right ear. So like I said, a lot of shit you be told, you don't want to accept it. You going to be proud of it. But something just is what it is. Get it? I'm not fruity. But if I wear an earring in my ear a certain way, I now know what it means. So my point is this. If somebody, GAY, make a hit on me because they're assuming for my earring, I can't get mad now, can I? Because it means something. You might put a bandana in your back pocket. You put a blue flag. You say, I just like blue. That's my favorite color. And you could be telling the truth. But in your back pocket, it means you're a gangbanger. So if a Crip walk up on you, say, what's cracking, cuz? Or blood a gun on want to smoke your ass. He don't want to hear, oh, this is my favorite color. You know, this is what I do. They don't want to hear that. It means something. So I want y'all all to get, we not in the world of you not acknowledging what shit is and what it means. Just say you like it. Yo, this is my favorite color. I like it. I like piercings. But don't try to justify your shit because you're going to get embarrassed. I say that for a reason. Everybody's proud of fucking nothing. Now, according to this person talking, we stupid. We live in the ice age. Even though piercings go back to the ice age. Tattoos go back. Vikings. And many other tribes. That's ancient shit. Thousands of years ago. But she want me to think I'm living in the past. No, idiots. You gonna be the era. You don't know your past or your fucking present or your future. Y'all don't know the past. You don't know what the fuck going on now. And you have no clue where the fuck you going. Straight zeros. Let's go. Now let's get back to this. And this is what I wanted y'all all to get. When I gave y'all all these patterns. This is the formula they kept playing online to make you think you were stupid and old and played out. This is the game they played to get everybody to indulge in a bunch of new dumb shit. They kept trying to make you think everything new was popping. You get it? Everything trending was something new to do now. It's new. Crocs are fucking old. See? They played this game, y'all. I didn't go for it. That's why I still got my sanity. That's why I'm still me. They played a game where you gonna think this is corny, that's old school, this new school. I'm doing this. Bringing out bell bottoms again. Talk about the new look is bell bottoms. How? How the fuck is bootleg? How the fuck is boot cup jeans new, the new trend? How? No, I don't want to wear boot cut jeans, but I want y'all to see this. This is the game they've been playing on older people. So look. Now we looking at the piercing. Because look, what's going on. She bought a $20 piercing and it burned her nose. She can't breathe by that fake ass shit. Because she don't know if you're going to get your nose pierced, you're supposed to buy a real child diamond earring and just put it in your damn nose, or a real children gold earring. But if you wear real gold, that's another thing. They get pierced and wearing fake ass shit. And that's why they had them black ass spots on their face. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. I'm not trying to diss nobody. All right, just being real. Now look. Rings in the nose used to be for hogs, pigs, and bulls. Well, I told you the narrative on y'all is y'all are swine. You fucking swine. The bull is y'all fucking demonic devils. So here you have it. Rings in the nose. But I say we at a time now of information education. Nobody want to hear your mouth or your opinion no more. People deal with facts now. These are all the things I kept trying to comprehend, trying to talk to y'all about so y'all can get it for yourself. I don't want to just be this guy that's the oddball that understands what's going on, but everybody else don't get it, and they just think I'm this guy going against everything. No, I'm showing you that everything you do, you being judged by that shit. When I kept saying we in a time of judgment. Whether you like it or not, and you can try to justify shit, it don't matter. See? Rings in the nose They used to be for hogs, pigs, and bulls. Everybody know that. Beast. Code word, beast. Because the word is y'all fucking beast. Told you, sex, sex, sex. Y'all beasts. Freaks. Bingo. Somebody said the ring in the nose used to be for pigs and bulls. Somebody said they still are. Ain't no change. That's a shot. They still are for pigs and bulls. A bull is also represent hard-headed, stubborn, bull-headed. All right? Hard-headed, stubborn. See that? These are all in the comment section. Check it out. They said it right here. Look. Rings in the nose are for hogs and bulls. They still are. We do that in Texas, somebody else said. Bingo. So like I say, when you walking around proud of your shit, other people looking at you different. That's just how it works. Because you keep feeding the stereotype. When you go to a store, these are the things I was trying to, and I was like, yo, a lot of time people not they not judge you on your race. You judge on your behavior. You can come in somewhere with all these pins on your face. Somebody looking at you, you think they looking at you because they're racist. They looking at you like, why she got them pins in her face? Well, don't they know those for pigs? Don't they know that's for pigs? That's how they thinking in their head. Don't they know that's for bulls and pigs? Why they do their face like that? And you think they being racist, looking at you funny or weird. They just looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, y'all didn't start piercings. So damn well, I'm gonna just leave it alone. Let's go. Just leave it alone, man. Reason I'm saying this because y'all, I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just telling y'all, all of these fads and all this shit played out. Because I was telling y'all, natural is back popping. Everything natural is gonna be more respected. Let me make it more clear for you. If you got a lot of piercings and tattoos, a person with no pit with nothing gonna look better than you now. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be where people don't gotta do shit, but just be natural and clean, and they gonna look better than everybody else. That's how it's gonna be now, y'all. See? Because you got people that got BBLs, and they got tats, and they got piercings. But they're not looking at one day, all that shit gonna come. See, I'm gonna also tell y'all the prank they do. This gonna be the next prank gonna come on people. Check it out, y'all. Remember I said it. This the shit they do. You see how they started the BBL craze? Next, they gonna come with the slim woman craze back. Slim woman gonna be back in style. And when slim woman be back in style, guess what's gonna happen to all the women with the BBLs? Say that's the game they play, y'all. They do that shit. You know that for growing up. They gonna make slim be in again. And when slim be in, that's when all the women 150 under gonna be back popping. Slim. I'll give you a clue. Ozempic. Everybody taking Ozempic? Slim woman gonna be back in soon. And watch, when slim woman be back in, every woman with a BBL and a fat ass gonna be played out that quick. That's how it works, y'all. Tell you how this shit work. That's how it works. Watch what I tell you. Everybody with a BBL gonna be played out overnight. That's how it's gonna go. Because they gonna bring it back to slim. I studied this game for a long time, y'all. That's how it switches. 1 minute they'll make the breast popping. 1 minute it might be the stomach. 1 minute it might be the ass. 1 minute it might be the face. 1 minute it might they make certain things. 1 minute big woman in. 1 minute slim woman in. 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? Dolly Parton era, titties was a shit. You know, we went through the big butt era. There's different eras that come in and go. Because the people that control the industry control the look. Hey, when Biggie and Big Pun was with it, that's when big guys in their style. Remember? See that? Moesha. When we were speaking about the two big twins, that's when Big was popping. See, y'all be forgetting that. Big Pun. It was popping because they were promoting be unhealthy. Told you, they promoted everything not good to us for us to love it. No, it's nothing wrong with being big, but it's not healthy. See that? No matter how much I love you being big, in the end, it's not healthy for you. So they promoted that shit as cool. But I wanted y'all to see they play around with this image shit. 1 minute big was cool, remember? So if you was back in the day, if you wasn't big, you wasn't cool. I remember a woman say, I don't want no skinny ass man. If you ain't have a big stomach, bro, I know this shit. Because some women like the bigger men. You know what I'm saying? They like the men with a little big stomach. And some women that tell you they like that shit. And that's what I was trying to tell a lot of bros. I don't know a lot of women that like the perfect bodies like that. Women not really into perfect bodies like that. They like a man with a perfect body, But you'd be surprised. A lot of women like a man with a big stomach, a gut, something like that. Because we used to call it ball of gut or he eating good. So a man with a big stomach, man, he eat good. And that woman know that man go out to eat a lot. He got money. That's what it used to be. So people like me and others, we like to look chunky on purpose. That's how I was back when I told you, right? I told you I used to weigh like 265, man. But it was on purpose, man, like a football player. Because that's what was popping. Y'all know that. Skinny guys wasn't in like that. Skinny, see, when the big guys was winning, skinny woman was in. I tell you, it flips. See, when skinny woman was popping, big man was popping. Biggie, Lil Kim. See what I'm saying? Big part of his wife. Because that's how, okay, whenever you saw a big guy, his wife, a girl was smaller, right? Boom. Then it flips. When you see a big woman, she usually with a small man, right? Boom. Bingo. When you see a big woman, she with a small man. It's always like that. So I want y'all to get, man, it's going to switch back to small woman again. And when it switch back to small woman, all that BBL shit going to be played out. So I just wanted y'all to understand how things switch. They do that shit on purpose. Every couple years, what's in, it switches. That's like next year they can say, well, red hair's popping. Next year, blue hair, yellow hair. That's how it works. Okay, everybody's wearing their hair nappy, dreads. Next year, bald fades back in style. And everybody with dreads irrelevant. That's how they do the shit. That's why I don't follow trends and fads. Or sometimes I'll just wait because it's gonna come back around anyway. It's gonna come back around. But that's how they play it. They know how to make you obsolete in society like that. Okay, y'all all look this way. We'll change the look. Because we try to sell this new clothing we got coming out, and we want y'all to wear this shit, so we about to bring this out. Therefore, we promote and be small again. Because we try to sell some other. That's how this shit work, y'all. So I just wanted y'all to understand that everything people did, all right, she's still getting cheap-ass piercings, burning her face, talking about she can't breathe, but she don't understand how it's looked at. Like, y'all still get all these damn piercings. But it's not even that. It's the person in the comment section trying to justify having all these piercings. If you want piercings, that's on you. But they come from, piercings in the nose come from bulls, period, and pigs. So just know, when you walk around with that piercing in your nose, bull. And if you don't really get it, all ancient countries that worship the bull get the bull ring. Countries that indulge in the swine, they get the nose ring. That's where it's from. It's a culture thing. You didn't start it. You followed it. Rings in the nose used to be for hogs and bulls. Somebody said used to be, they still are. We do that in Texas. And if you ask me, I don't even know what they for in their nose. But look, stupidity is nothing to brag about. Bingo. These are all the things I've been trying to tell you. When somebody is trying to break down piercings, all y'all living in the ice age, y'all in the past. This generation is going to do whatever they want to do. Stand outside the cold, protest, fight ice, all that shit. That's right. Keep it going. I do my eyebrows. Look, I got my eyebrows done years ago. 2 holes in my nose and 5 piercings on each side of my ears. That's why she's the most emotional. She feels hurt. She's defending piercings. That's okay, because you're hurt. But what somebody say? Stupidity is nothing to brag about. Just because you got all those piercings, you don't know, I know, you don't got no real job. You don't have a real job. You don't. Because you got 5 in one ear, 5 in the other in some of your nose. I told y'all that means you don't have a real job. People like me and others know that. I could read your whole dress up and know what status you lay at. I could be assuming, but no, I ain't assuming that piercing shit. A lot of piercings mean low-level job, y'all. It's what it means. You work in a factory or retail. Because we know it's only certain jobs that accept that. So that's why I'm just trying to tell y'all all. When you get out of these classifications and shit, or just stop being proud of everything. If I did have a face full of piercings, I don't care. It's my business. But I can't deny the fact that, damn, bro, that shit do come from pigs. That shit do come from bulls, bro. It's the truth. I'm saying? So my point I want y'all all to get, just because you yell and scream online and post your opinion, it don't mean it's the truth. And it damn sure don't mean nobody believe what the fuck you saying. All right? That's it. You just make yourself look guilty. Now, look, somebody got in the comment section and said what men like. Somebody said something about what I said. What I try to tell a woman, men don't really care about a lot of shit y'all care about. I just make it as simple as that. Most men, I just speak for myself, all right? And I know men that's like me. We just care about stuff like a woman being clean, take care of herself on every part of the field, and that's really it. We do the rest. But I don't base a woman by how much shit she got on. I don't look at women. I just don't. Lady, I'll be real technical. Don't matter how your hair look. If I like you, I'm just thinking about how I'm messing up anyway. It's going to get messed up. So I don't look at it like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just being real with y'all. I judge women by their personality and their behavior. Period. Now the looks is if I'm going to take you serious or not. That's the look part. All right? Because I'll be real. But this is what I'm going to say. The shit woman into, this is the childish shit because y'all do shit for other women and it made y'all childish. Men don't care about that shit. Real men don't care about nails and shit, y'all. That's for men that like little girls. That's for men that be half sissies. Those be other type of men. They into all that shit. I like it all, but it don't mean nothing to me. If a woman runs out to the store right now, I know she look good or not. What, and she can have on a fucking hair wrap. It don't matter. Just certain shit I know. I know what to look for. So I'm saying? So it don't matter how she dressed. I just know me and others. So I'm saying? And you might think, why you might look a certain way. I'm just conversating with you, and you probably uncomfortable. Like, damn, why you talking to me? I got this fucking bonnet. I'm looking a fucking hot mess. I'm just talking to you on some regular shit. But I also might understand you do look cute or whatever. Okay, I'm just testing out your personality. See how your conversation is. But you don't know that. You looking at it like, I look like this and I gotta do. No, I told y'all that's that fake shit y'all been on. Get off that corny ass fake shit and you'll be all right. It ain't based on how you look. Why I say that? Because I gotta show you this. Somebody said, who cares what men like? We don't live to please you. Ha ha ha. Ha. Look who said that. Can you assume who said that? Who cares what men like? We don't live to please you. See, I keep saying that we shit. This is why I want y'all all to understand. Get out those we categories. All those we and us is idiot shit. The weirdos that want you down with them. See, a woman that like to lick other woman ass, she gonna say, she gonna say that. That's like me, bro. I have no problem saying, I'm here to please women. I'm not ashamed to say that. I have no problem pleasing no woman. I will please all my women. I will please their ass. I have no reason. I'm not ashamed to say it. Ain't no woman going to run me. Ain't no woman going to violate. I'm tolerating none of that shit. But I have no problem pleasing a woman at all. What you need, babe? What you need? It's easy. I'm here to please women. What else am I here for? See that woman? But it hurts you to say that, don't it? But the real woman know what's up. The real woman know what's up. All right? So I get it. No, you're not here to please men. You're not. But it's that mentality, the reason why you ain't never going to have a fucking man. Because even a smart woman know how to act like I'm pleasing him. I'm at least act like he have his way, even though she run his ass. The smart woman know how to do it. See, I'm going to run his ass, but I'm going to still make him feel loved and appreciated like I please him and bounce to the beat of his drum. But I know how to please his ass. Smart women know that. All the women that keep their shit in order. But little girls, who cares what men think? Men are nasty. Do you know when we were young, they told us that? Girls are nasty. Ew. We don't like girls. You grow up, you still act like that. See that? Told you some mentality. Who cares what men like? I guess y'all going to dry hump each other to death, huh? Hope you keep lubricants. On that note, let me get out of here before I get in trouble. On that note, y'all enjoy your day. Stupidity is nothing to brag about. These are all the things I was telling y'all. A lot of shit we do don't mean it's proud of. God damn it, I wear do-rags, but I'm not proud of wearing do-rags. All right? You think I'm gonna go to I don't want to go to DMV. I gotta take care of business and I gotta take a picture. Oh, let me take my do-rag off real quick. Hold on, you 1 second. No, y'all, you have to be real with yourself now. A lot of shit we do don't mean it's nothing to be proud of. If somebody starts this, man, grown men wear do-rag, they need to grow up. I ain't gonna get mad because I just wear it in the house, fool. See what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm gonna still wear my do-rag because it represents the brothers for the hood in jail. So I'm saying I gotta show them love too. But anyway, y'all, it's nothing to be proud of at all. And when you understand that, you're gonna be judged by the shit you do now. If you don't like it, there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Just know that's what's gonna happen, y'all. So I dragged some shit out, but today was a big wrap-up of a lot of things was said, giving clarity that life after rap music, your talents must transition. So I'm showing you how 50 Cent was able to cash out on his whole beef persona because DoorDash called him to be in the Super Bowl DoorDash commercial, and he took time to take shots at his ops. He pulls out the cheese puffs for Puffy. And he also put a comb out for Sean Puffy Combs. All in the bag. You know, DoorDash, you can order combs, Vaseline, all that. Condoms. Let's go. He also threw shots at Ja Rule by him saying he's always on time, just like DoorDash. It's always about the timing. I'm always on time. He says, as a reference to Ja Rule's 2001 hit 25 years ago, his hit, Always on Time. You see how I say it like that, right? 25 years ago. But I will be honest with y'all, it don't seem like 25 years ago. These are the things I was saying. If a lot of us don't wake up and understand 25 years ago was a long time, that shit gonna make everybody crazy, y'all. That shit was a long time ago. What I said the study now is people watching how people react to these old celebrities now. So let's go. 50 Cent also took time to joke on Floyd Mayweather can't read. He also retrieves an ABC book, a play on his jokes about Mayweather being unable to read and write. A clock also comes out the bag. Damn, bro, you did Mayweather wrong, man. That's fucked up, man. Well, I say this much. If Floyd Mayweather did not take up reading classes by now, that's on him. If he, on some real shit, if I was getting joked on or can't read, shit, that was over 5 years ago now, y'all. So it ain't no excuse if Floyd can't read no more. Once you out of school, you got to educate yourself, man. That's all it is. And I'm going to say this too. A lot of people that couldn't read and write, that's why they made automatic spelling for them. But see, all of that automatic writing shit online on your phone make you even more stupider. The more you stop typing the words, you really become stupid. That's why I don't use that shit. Tell y'all, the more you use that correct automatic spelling shit, it makes you get dumb in the end, y'all, because you're going to forget how to spell without that shit, how to write. What, you're going to be like, damn, what's that word again? Because you've been using that shit for years, not spelling words. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, man, a lot of people going to be dumb in the end. You not even realize, okay, if I asked a lot of y'all, when the last time you touched a pen? I know everybody at work touch a pen. But you'd be surprised. People go days now. They don't touch it. People don't touch a pen no more. I still write shit down, y'all. I still keep books and shit. I do it all. I tell you, I'm a hybrid. I do it all. I'm 100% with technology, but I'm 100% with everything normal. So that's what makes me a hybrid. This is what I was telling you. Generation Alpha, the new generation, that's how they being taught. They learning everything in tech, but they being taught everything on how we grew up. These are all the things I showed y'all. They got them back into regular landline phones, regular flip phones. Only be on your computer in the house. You see what I'm saying? They got them doing so much shit Everything we used to do, CDs, record players, digital clocks, everything is back normal, y'all. These are things I kept telling you. The kids now, is the new generation, is Generation Alpha, y'all. They are the new youngsters. They are being taught to be smarter than all of us now. They're going to be, see, Generation Z, they dummies. See, the Generation Z was coined smart, but they internet educated. They don't know their real history. They don't know real life shit. Generation Alpha is being taught real American history, real life history, not real American history. Remember when I kept telling you all the lies of history being debunked? Generation Alpha is learning all the real history without all the lies in it. They learning the real shit. Tell you what's happening. Generation Alpha is being taught all the real truths. That's why I was letting y'all know this exposure you watching is an exposure for Generation Alpha. Generation Alpha is the generation being taught to not praise rap music. These are all the things I've been trying to sum up to you. Generation Alpha is the generation being trained to not look up to none of these characters and don't follow them. All right? Generation Alpha is the generation that looks at hip-hop as evil because it was painted to them as evil. All right? Generation Alpha is the generation of 100% educated in technology and 100% educated in real history, real smarts, and raised to do everything normal we all did. That's going to make them the smartest generation. So if you could get that clear, then you will get what I was saying about this whole era over and nothing to look up to. When I said it's considered nothing but ignorance, the glorification of street life, drug activity, humping, kids out of wedlock, everything foul, shooting, murder, all right? Everything foul that we were proud of, Generation Alpha is taught to shame all of our behavior and not look up to it at all. So I was trying to tell y'all all, if you don't get away from that lifestyle, if you don't change your ways, I was trying to inspire y'all to see things different so you won't end up in the extinct category. All right? That's what all of this is about. When I said, until all of them are gone, it's going to keep going down like that because they being embarrassed for Generation Alpha. They already know. Baby boomers are under the spell. Generation X under the spell. Millennials under the spell. Generation Z under the spell. Generation Alpha is not under the spell. That's what all this is about, y'all. So I try to give y'all the clearest way I can give it to you. That's what it's all about. See, Generation Alpha, LeBron James is not the one they're going to be looking up to. Get it? All right. So on that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Holler at y'all later. And we out. One.